smelling like crazy. The sky is turned completely pink. Hey guys, in this video we're going to tell you about the second part of our adventure tour through Kyrgyzstan that we organized in partnership with Kyrgyz Nomads. Now, in our previous video, you can see how we went on a horseback trek through the beautiful lake of Song-kul.
And in this video, we're gonna show you our 4-day hike to the beautiful turquoise lake of Ala Kul.
Kul means actually lake in Kyrgyz.
So let's take you back where the second part of our adventure started. Good morning guys, day 4 of the expedition. So we woke up here in this yurt camp this morning. And today it's your birthday.
Yes it is. 34 sweet summers.
So these are the horses that we used to come here. Bye bye horsies.
Just saying goodbye to the horses. I found them amazing animals.
That has to be the friendliest baby cow ever, huh?
Can you imagine to eat that?
We were driving across a big part of the country from Song-kul Lake all the way to the alpine region of Ala Kul. And along the way we saw some amazing views.
So we just made a quick stop on the side of the road here to soak in the views. After crossing a big part of the country, we finally arrived in Ala Kul. Good morning guys. So this morning marks the midpoint of our expedition. For the next 4 days we will be trekking in the mountains. So we're gonna go from a small town called Ala Kul up to a lake in the mountains called Ala Kul, and then all the way down through a valley. So the next 4 days will be quite intense. We're going to be trekking about 10 to 15 kilometers a day, camping in the tent most of the days, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Hiking 15 kilometers a day means that we can't really carry a lot on our shoulders. So we're gonna have a porter helping us. So normally when Cynthia and I hike in the mountains, we always carry our own equipment. But considering that we had to carry 4 days worth of food plus cooking equipment for 15 people, we needed some extra help. Also, for some members of our group, it was their first time hiking in the mountains. So carrying the weight of their backpack for 4 days would have been too much. So we got a group of really tough guys, good porters, to help us carry all of the equipment for 4 days. Those guys were tough. We brought all our bags and now the porters are gonna distribute the weight and carry most of our bags up the mountain. So we arrived at the base of our hike guys. The views from here are absolutely phenomenal. It looks like we're in the Swiss Alps almost. So we just started the hike guys. It's not too steep today. So far so good. The landscape is just so green. 50 shades of green. Switzerland,
Yeah.
with yurts.
Yep, indeed. We've been now for 10 months in Kyrgyzstan, and you might think that we might get tired of this country, but seriously, every time that we go off in the mountains, the beauty of the landscapes just keep amazing us.
Look at this view, guys. I don't think I've ever seen a place as beautiful as this in my whole life. It's just mountains, rivers, everything's so lush, so green. river, mountain, forest. Everything's here. This place is like absolute perfection. So this is it, guys. We reached the end point of our hike today. These guys set up camp for us. So it was a surprise to see my tent already set up when I arrived.
The first day of our hike was actually a good warm-up, and the setting of our first camping place was just an introduction to what was yet to come.
We can just refill water bottles along the way. Today was the first day of our hike, and I have to say, for the last few months I've just been craving this, being in nature, being close to trees, and today was an absolutely perfect day. I just enjoy being with a group of travelers, just be able to show them a country in which we stayed for so long, a country that we love, you know. It's our first trek that we organize like this. We've been having a blast so far. We have a really cool group. It will definitely not be the last tour that we organize. So we just had a really good dinner. We ate some lakman, which is a traditional dish here. It's like these really thick noodles with meat and vegetables. And now the sun is setting, the temperature is cooling down a little bit. Good morning, guys. So last night we got a bit caught in the middle of a lightning storm. It was just pouring rain everywhere. All the tents got really wet, and some of my warm clothes also got wet. So the problem is today we're climbing up to this really high altitude to the lake Ala Kul, but since all my warm clothes are wet, I'm gonna have to find a way to stay warm up there. And the first part of the hike is through this really nice forest. It's very lush, it's very green, it smells good. The hill is becoming steeper and steeper, but the views are getting better and better. So how's the hike, Bart?
Great. Yeah.
Cool.
Fantastic. Look at the view.
Yeah, the view is just out of this world, huh? This morning we were camping in this little valley down here, and we came all the way up through the forest. Man, so happy I trained for this. Actually, before starting this hike, I thought that Cynthia was totally out of shape, so I really pushed her to go to the gym. And well...
You know what? It was not needed at all. I actually really hate going to the gym. I went to the gym maybe twice before I gave up. It's just not my thing. So I kind of thought I was not going to be ready for this trek, and I was just going to be the whole time at the back of the group. And as it turns out...
She was way ahead of me. I was huffing and puffing behind, and I was like, Cynthia, wait! Still have to climb all the way up here.
After an intense hike of 7 hours on a very steep mountain, we finally arrived at Ala Kul.
So guys, we made it to the lake. It was a really hard hike, but it's worth the view. This place is absolutely beautiful. I didn't feel super confident today flying the drone, so I didn't fly very much, but I hope that the views I got are good. We're almost at the camp for tonight.
Can't wait.
Do you still have enough energy for the last bit?
Hopefully.
Feel good?
Just taking a break.
This is the other side of the lake, guys, and this is where we're gonna be camping tonight. So this is our tent right here, and here we have Ala Kul Lake. So the hike, Cynthia? Did you feel ready for it?
I thought I was not ready for it. I thought I was not going to be fit enough for it, but it turns out I was actually pretty okay. I mean, it's pretty challenging and it was a very, very steep part, but it feels very satisfying having it done. You know what you definitely have to take with you to celebrate the end of a hike? Cognac. It's like inhaling like crazy. The sky is turned completely pink.
We just got a lot of hail. Wonderful! Time for dinner, guys. Look at that hail on the ground. This is crazy.
We thought that that second day of hiking was going to be hard, but the third day, the morning after, was even harder.
The third day was the hardest. Good morning, guys. So today is day 3 of our hike. So today we have to go up the pass in those mountains, and then from there on we will be going down the whole day. Today there's less oxygen in the air. It's a bit harder to breathe. So if you guys ever come and hike near Ala Kul, just make sure you have shoes that you're comfortable in. Make sure that you stick with your guide, and if you follow these things, you should be able to admire views like these. So we came on this side, all the way up. We have to go all the way down on this valley.
That moment that we reached the top of that mountain pass was actually incredible. I can't really explain it into words because we were all really tired. We were like, it was really exhausting to get there, but it was just so worth the effort.